Hey guys, we're actually back. Hello and welcome to the Grace and Lottie's channel. I'm on both Twitch and YouTube, so coming to you live from both of those today. Going to be jumping back into my piece that I've been working on for a little bit. Oh, hold on, I've got something making noise over here. There we go. I keep a little separate monitor going. Hello, Benjamin Hedgebeth. Welcome to this stream over on. Actually, you're watching on YouTube today. Normally you watch on Twitch, so I'm feeling kind of different places this morning. So anyway, just wanted to say, oh, music's loud. Okay, it is showing up super quiet. Turn it down a little bit. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on, let me get music here fixed really, really quick. Oh, that's gonna make it really quiet. So let me know what that kind of sits at. I think I took it down. I couldn't see what the starting number was, so I have no idea if that's better or worse. But anyway, going to be jumping back into the piece I was working on in Summer Nights. So happy to be finishing this. I've procrastinated it quite a bit, so ready to jump in and hopefully get most of it finished. I am probably not going to get to do the gel pen work on it during the stream, just because that involves me putting on a little bit of a putting on a fixative on top of it. And so then once I put the fixative on, I have to kind of wait for it to cure for a little bit. You don't want to jump in too quick because then you end up with some issue. Okay, good. Thank you, Benjamin, letting me know that is better. It's hard for me to tell on my end. It really is. So anyway, ready to jump into it. So let me go over here. I did not check my stream deck, so it is not doing my scenes for me today. It's doing other things, so I'm having to manually handle that over there. So what you see right here is our Prince Frog. So ready to get in here with him. So we still got his crown to do, and I've got a little beetle down here. Now he's going to be in blacks, so that's one of the reasons why I waited a little bit later for him, just because getting dimension in black is a little tough to do. And so it's going to require some more work on the tail end too, with a little bit of jumping to get a nice hard white run on there for his where the light's going to hit too. So a little bit there will help. The crown we're going to do real quick with the Progressos right here. I get nervous doing like gold finishes on things, especially when I'm kind of limited by my color palette. Let's put in a little bit. I cannot wait. We're getting ready to move, and I'm going to have a new studio. And in the new studio, I'm going to have so much better lighting. And I'm looking at this and going like, I have lights cranked, and like it still looks a little dark right here. But looking forward to that new studio coming soon. Won't be in it until probably the end of July is when you'll start seeing the first content from there, because I have some work to do on it before we get fully set up there. Like there's some painting and that kind of thing. So still a little ways away, but getting excited about that. That also means that there's going to be a break in content. Like there's going to be like live streams are going to be hit and miss over the next couple of weeks, just because of getting everything moved. Cross country moves are a bit of a bear. So just wanted to let you know about that ahead of time so nobody's surprised when it hits. So anyway, so right now I'm going to be working with Progresso Woodless pencils. I really like these. I think they're one of the best all-around pencils that you can use. Look at how dark that is. Let me see if I can give myself a little more light here really, really quick. See what my lights are sitting at. I'm not happy with how dark it is. Yeah, I got some room here. One of them's all the way up that I've got. Wow, that's kicking that all the way up. That didn't really seem to do a whole lot here. It did a little bit. So this is looking a lot darker right now. I'm going to let you guys know than it is in real life. It is a beautiful, you say light ochre. I would say it's pretty much a medium. I'm not going to say it's light. I'll say it's medium. But anyway, that's where that is here. It is number 21. I'm not going to do this top. I'm going to go ahead and do that straight with the, I'm going to do the little baubles in silver, so. Since this is a circle, it's kind of straightforward. No weird shapes here to try to figure out. Gold is shiny. It does go to a full white. I'm going to put a little bit of white there instead of just letting it go to the paper color because this paper is slightly off-white. That'll give us a little more depth. And my mic. There we go. Put my mic here. That'll help a little bit with the mic too. I'm going to deepen that edge. Also the best shade. The browns are a little limited here, so we're going to go sepia for 23, just ever so lightly on those edges. Just a teeny bit more. Pulling this to the outside because that line kind of got in there a little. That is really, really wet right now, so we're going to let that set for just a minute. Actually, we'll be safe to put in the gold, even if it's a little bit there to help it come in. So these are an extra set that you can get to go with these, number 40 gold. They do match with the other Kohinoor gold and silver. So if you have those already, these are not a necessary purchase. You're not like adding anything in. Just realizing there was a little bit back there that I missed. We're going to be doing silver. And I think he should have rubies just because it'll... Oh no, the frog prince would probably have emeralds, wouldn't he? He would be green. It's not easy being green. And be silver. And yes, this one is broken. There's one thing to watch out for with these pencils. It's because they don't have wood protecting the core, they're a little more fragile. Uh-oh. Hi, Katrina. Oh, sorry about the caps thing. Anyway, you got... I'm trying to use it. Hello and welcome. I'm sorry that... that's okay. Welcome. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I'm still working with this whole auto mod thing because I don't want to have to deal with modding while I'm trying to create and things like that. So anyway, apology accepted. I don't really feel it's necessary, but we're just trying to keep people, like, if it gets hectic in here, from trying to get seen by using caps. So I do appreciate the enthusiasm. YouTube is the one hopping right now. Cleaning up here because I was a little messy with that silver. My little nubby eraser because I'm cheap. I have a newer one that looks a lot better, but I've been using this one and I'm like, I'm going to use it till it dies. There we go on that. Let's get some greens together here for emeralds. And we're going to do these similar to the way we did these, where you have like multiple shades going. I think these three right here will work great. color them in randomly. I want the main color to be the medium green, so. Lighter. That just creates a little bit of dimension in those. They're so tiny, it's not like these are kind of secondary because they're small. I'm not too worried about making those absolutely perfect for gemstones. Next we have the little beetle over here, so let me move around so you guys can see the beetle really well. There we go. Now you guys got a good view of that little beetle. And he's black and simple. He's not too fancy. He's trying to hide on this red mushroom and not doing a super great job of it. Kind of sad my tip on this one's not so great, and I've been trying to procrastinate sharpening these because they haven't been sharpened yet. I've been like putting it off. It's like I want to like let them go for a long time, but wow, YouTube bringing it today. Normally Twitch has more viewers than YouTube. YouTube is winning. Go team YouTube. He's not going to need a whole lot more until I come back in with the gel pen, and that'll make him really pop. So I'm not too worried. I'm going to hit him just with a little bit. Gamsol just to kind of... There we go. There is that. So there are those pieces sorted. Zoom out so you guys can see all of it. Now, time to get in with the next part, which involves my precision chip Q-tips. And then some pastels. Now what I did is I did this a long time ago because I shaved these into their little tins. I just bought these little bins, like you can see they're not tin, they're little plastic containers. So I have a whole bunch of them here. I pulled colors. Some of them are really similar to these blues. They, when they go down, are a lot lighter than what they look like. You'll see in a minute when we get in here, they're going to go a lot lighter than what they look like here. So that I can get the vivid colors. And I'm really wanting to get this kind of deep. One of the ways to do this is in solid pencil. Typically, by the time I reach this point in a piece, I'm tired of my pencils and I'm like ready to use something else. So that's why I jump in with these. And these are right here. Also before now, they are soft pastel pencils. For me, these are great for creating because I do not like the feel of traditional like pastels, like the chalky feel on my fingers. It's one of those for me. So these are great to work with those. So you see, I've got the 48 pack here. They are not color matched to the pencils. I kind of wish they were. It would make life a little easier to figure out what you're working with. But these are just like they're their own thing. So don't look at them and think, oh, they're not matched. I don't know what shade I'm using. So this is where we're going to pull in some vivid. It's also going to help lay out where these pastels are going to go, because I can kind of work it in with the pencil, especially working around the tight areas, because there are, even with this precision tip, like you can see, getting into these super tight areas is going to be a bit of an adventure. So these pencils will come in super handy there to make it really nicely. So I think it's time to just jump in. I've been procrastinating. Also, there's no black in this, so I will be black in here, so I'll be using it with this, which is kind of surprising that there's not black. Maybe I should try to hunt one down, do a black. I guess I would use it, even though it would just turn up gray, so there's a thought. Figuring that out. So because this is a summer night, I typically think of summer nights being a little more later. Night starts later. There's a longer twilight, all of that. So it's going to be just at twilight. So kind of that, you can see a little bit of color still down here. So that's why I've got the blues and the purples. And then they're going to slowly fade out. So that's going to be an interesting, and I'm really second guessing right now. I don't know how this is going to work. If I should have done this with my pencils instead, trying to go into more of a black, but it's really going to be a black purple. And so that's because it's not a true black. So anyway, figuring that out. There's no way to know except just to jump right in, and I'm realizing I should start with the blue. So I have this beautiful turquoise right here. See it? Isn't that a pretty color? So I'm going to start with that down here at the very base. There's not a whole lot, literally just down here at the bottom. The camera adjust too for the lighting because I've got a white on a black desk. I'm going to be back to my other desk for streaming for art too when we move. My brown desk, my wood, I miss it. Just such a pretty color. A little more blue here in a minute just to kind of layer that in. See if I can adjust the camera to get it a little brighter here. That helped. Okay, we'll go with that for now. Just to help. It is looking so yellow, and I have cool light on too, guys, believe it or not. Well, that did help. Okay, seen it over on YouTube too. There we go. That's looking a ton better. Make me happy. Okay. There we go. Lighting sorted a little bit there too. Let's find a deeper blue. Ooh, guys, get excited. Look, I'm excited by this color. Just deepen that up just a little bit. And then we'll go a little bit deeper up here as we're transitioning to that purple. loop it in. Today's coffee is an Ethiopian from Stumptown. I'm going to go with the lighter purple into the deeper purple. This purple area is going to be pretty wide. It'll be about there. I have some purples ready to go to in my pots. So we'll be getting to those now that we're getting into some bigger areas. Starting over on this. Try to get it in the crack. I see you. I'm using also for doing the background with a little bit of twilight is because I tend to just go for black backgrounds where I get out my ink and I just pack out the whole thing. And I was trying not to do that with this piece because I do it a lot. So I was trying to stretch and make myself do something different, even though I think a black background would look like super cool too. sorry. Sorry for being off camera, guys. Slowly working our way up. Oh, bienvenidos, Alicia Perez. Sorry, I speak French. I just realized I totally said that with French accent in speaking Spanish. I know a little bit of Spanish. I jokingly say I know Sesame Street Spanish, but maybe Benjamin Hedgepeth can help me out and translate a little if he's able to pay attention. He's doing some other things as well, but bienvenidos. I have known some very wonderful people from Puerto Rico who hold a special place in my heart. So. De nada. Again, Team YouTube bringing it again today. Almost finished with the purple. The reason I'm using this purple is because I need it to be deeper than what purple would be in the shaved pastels. So. Deep breath time. I didn't get quiet. The deep breaths are getting ready to hit this with black. Once we start putting this on, there's no turning back. break here because I've kind of finished with the pencils for now, and I need to go get some Kleenexes so that I don't end up smudging right here before we get to the next step. So it's a great time to take a break. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, back now with tissues ready to go. So funny because I had them out earlier today and I took them back to my room and put them away where they belong. Figured, I'm going to straighten up before I get started. I needed them. So what I'm going to do next is this is part of our layering with depth is I'm using this beautiful deep blue right here. And I'm going to use it now to work on the blending with this. Theory, it should work. I'm not going to say I've tested it. I have not tested it. There has been no test watching anywhere. I am totally flying by the seat of my pants as I'm doing this. So here we go. Bottoms up. Let's go. Okay, I like that a lot. And this is going to kind of model the sky a little bit here. This is working. Figured I would use this blue to help pull everything together. Oh my goodness, how deep it's coming in with all these other colors here to support it. I will get another picture where I've used these without the Giocondas so that you can kind of see what these look like on their own because they are not this vivid. you, I really love mushrooms. And as you put in the background, everything that you've done up to that point will look that much better. Now, my favorite ones are red mushrooms on here. And we'll get down to the red ones in a little bit. And yeah, the mushrooms are in previous live streams. So if you go back through, I'm working on getting the playlist put together for this, but if you go back and look, you can see exactly how they were done. Previous live streams. Yeah, this whole piece pretty much has been captured. What I would do is I would do like a couple of the mushrooms and then finish it off camera, just because it takes a long time to do this, and I wasn't live for all of those hours. If you want to know what I'm doing on a Saturday, pretty much all day is spent doing this stuff, so. this? It is Summer Nights by Hannah Karlzon. America. Kaiser Wilhelm over on Twitch. Welcome. Trying to finish the frog prints tonight. Yep. Well, I haven't really worked on him since the last stream you saw him. I've been working on some other things. That's for some videos for the YouTube channel for a review. So been working on that for a while. Still not finished. Like, it has been months working on this other project, so trying to get it done. I think in the last stream, I don't know if I may have announced that we're moving, but like the move is imminent now. Like, we have a house, we have all of the stuff and scheduling movers, all of those things. So trying to wrap up all of these little loose ends before we go. Hopefully Froggy will be done now. Saturdays are a weird day where he works. It can either be really, really quiet or it's really, really busy. It's like there's no medium ground. I'm gonna finish up these nubs. Can you see the nubs? Yeah, you can. Double checking. File over here. Dripping it. This is actually some some chalk pastels that I shaved, so that it kind of creates this beautiful little dust that you can work with. It was actually a horribly boring. Oh, thank you, Benjamin. I think it is looking good, considering I had no idea if this would work. But the process, like taking like a razor blade and just scraping on a pastel, it is the most boring. Like, I hand cramps, arm cramps, everything from doing it, because I did the full set, like little tubs all day with it. But I'm not kidding you. I'm still using them 4 years later. Like, this little amount doesn't look like it would last, but it has lasted forever. And I'm so thankful that I did that. Like, I took the time. Now, you know, yeah, I put on some YouTube videos or Netflix or something. I don't remember. It's been long enough now to kind of have some fun while I was doing it. But, oh my goodness, I remember the day I was like, I'm so sick of it. And plus, I don't like the feel on my fingers of chalk pastels. So it was like, at the end of the day, I was like just kind of squirming a little bit in the feel. But totally worth it if you're doing stuff like this to have those in your toolbox to work with. That's the moral of the story and the point where I was going. I just got really messy there, so that's going to be a cleanup area. But that's okay. We can clean up. We will. That sounds fun. I haven't been active over on my gaming channel much this week. I'm wanting to go back through the old Sims games and having trouble for trying to get my Sims 1 to get it to where I can stream, and it looks like probably the workaround is the one I don't want to do, because it means I have to kind of change my stream setup to play it. Because I have to play it on my gaming laptop, which is a PC, but I'm going to have to run the stream from my Mac, but I don't have any of my stream extra bits set up on the Mac. Huh, I've never played EU4, but I think it does sound like fun. I'll have to look at it and see. Where in the Nation of Spain is Aragon was fun. Ooh, it does sound fun. I have been playing, like, in my downtime, because I iPad game in my downtime. I've been playing Civ 6 this week quite a bit. And I've thought about doing a series on my gaming channel, like the games I love to play but suck at. So, oh, thank you, Benjamin Hedgesmith, for the super chat. Whoa, $10? Woohoo! Does your name get to go on the top thing? It should, like, go in one of the thingies. It should be, like, right here. I'm, like, looking to see. I'm gonna have to fix some of my stream labels. I don't know much about that game, so now I'm a little bit fascinated. I know, a super chat. Exciting. Okay, fun story. Like years ago now, and I was doing a stream, and I didn't, honestly, I was just doing the stream for the sake of streaming and having fun. Oh, I see you saying play so much. I want to play Sims 1. Like, I've even, like, not done anything in the game because I want to go back and play with Bob Newby so bad. Like, you have no idea how much I want to. And I'm going to stream it with Euphoria because she's 14. And, like, Sims 1 is older than her. And I just want her to see what The Sims 1 was like. And to go through the fun of being Bob Newby. And have her fresh eyes. So we'll do it together as a co-stream. But I'm working on all of that. So hopefully it'll be coming. My gaming channel is BethAnn78. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All of them. I have, and the handles is the same for all of them if you want to follow me over there. So it's a throwback. My mother called me Beth Ann. And for those of you who don't know, I was born in 1978. Fun fact, I am old. Especially for streaming and YouTube and all of that stuff. I'm like, at first I used to think that I was like a YouTube mom over here on it, and now I'm kind of feeling like a grandma. The whole family streams, so that's pretty cool. Fun with it. We do everybody has their own channels and things, so. I am so in love with this right now. You guys have no idea how happy I am tearing it. Now I know that some of the areas look a little messy, but when I blow on this and blow the dust off in just a second, it's gonna be awesome. I'm like there's so many times when you're creating something that like you have an idea for what you want it to look like, and then like you're working on it, and it's so much work to get it. Ooh, a new video card. Ooh. We upgraded all of our systems at Christmas this past year, so we're all working on pretty new stuff, which is pretty sweet, but also really, really frustrating when we know that the processors and everything can handle everything and Streamlabs doesn't update and it messes everything up. I didn't know talking about Sims 1 and all of my games would be so big. Yeah. Oh, looking at prices is depressing. Yes, it is. I would think, yeah, just sleeping on it. Give it a minute, kind of see what's going on. But those big purchases are a little scary. I was fortunate that because I work in media, that I could technically call those business expenses. All of the setups, so. It's nice when you get to lump a hobby in. I am working to grow this and maybe make it more into a truly paid gig instead of just a hobby that I make a little extra on. So your support is greatly appreciated, especially the super chats and things like that, because over on YouTube, yes, I am fully monetized, have been for a long time. So Twitch is still new, working towards it. So I see a good price for the card, I'll jump on it. Yeah, just be happy with your games and stuff like that. One of my sons has been an avid streamer for a while, and so he's got a pretty good setup, but he normally is working off of Xbox, and he's doing a bunch of Minecraft now, J-Breaks Games, you can check him out over there. But then my other son is PC-based gaming, and so when he got his new computer at Christmas, it enabled him to play a lot of things, because before he'd been working off of, an old Mac Mini, which at the time that he started on it was great because he was able, basically the games that he was playing were Minecraft and things like that, and it played them just fine. But he was also more console gaming with at the time, it was a Wii U when we moved, and then the Switch came out and we got the Switch. But those were the games he was playing, so he didn't necessarily need the PC, but as some friends started playing some other games, it became more necessary, so he played with them. But now he loves TF2, like that's kind of his fun game. And they come up with weird ways to troll people on TF2. Pros play Tetris. If I have an original Game Boy, still works. It was mine. I got it when I was in 7th grade, years ago when I was 12. So do the math. It was a long, long time ago. And I can play Tetris on the highest level and beat it and get to the win screens. So maybe that should be gamer. The new version has great. I haven't played the new Tetris. Maybe I'll have to pull it out. If I can figure out a way to show how I can do the old Tetris to, like, say, look, I could do it here. It was such a weird win screen on the old Tetris because it had the dance, like everybody dancing and doing their thing, and then it went to this space shuttle taking off, and it was like, what is the combination of this? If you did it on the full, now if you did a lesser like if you beat it on 9.5, then you got the space shuttle. If you did it on 9.4, you got fewer dancers, and it was just a rocket taking off were the wind screens instead of the space shuttle. Okay, are we ready? Okay, I have to move my mic out of a minute because we're going a couple more ears on real quick up here. Just smooth out just a little bit more because it looks like I kind of forgot to go over that area. Right. Look at the ears real quick to make sure they look. Okay. We ready? I'm gonna move the mic. Moment of truth, guys. Zoom out so you guys can see. Oh, that's great. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit of smoothing. Get my mic back over here because it is like super picky. A little bit of smoothing left to go, but oh, zoom back out, zoom back out. I think we look pretty good. I think it got everything I was looking that I was trying to do with this. We've got the gradient happening so that it looks more like twilight. Well, just twilight or just after. So now to just kind of do a little more smoothing now that some of the excess is out of here. We can see where it needs a little more love. Yay! It actually worked. It actually worked. It actually worked. Go get one other tool really quick. Blending stuff, nothing horribly exciting. Just gonna allow me to kind of get into those little areas too, especially up against. Here, more pigment. Okay, I'm really happy about the way this came out. It's a little washed out now. Too dark. Slowly going to wash out. I'm going to drop lights just a little bit. Roadside Picnic. Huh. An interesting book. Okay, so here's the scary thing is I'm going to adjust the face cam and that's going to adjust that just a little bit. Still washing out. Super washed out. Super dark. Cameras are just not going to be happy with it today, guys. That's the moral of the story because it is looking great. I'm going to let you know that, like, in person, it looks pretty, like in the thing here, it looks really, really dark. But let's try a couple of settings on the camera. That, wash that. It starts good and then it just slowly washes out. That's going to be our best option. Just to go with it a little bit. Just let it be. I'll have a better, like a good picture on Instagram too, so you guys can see what the colors are really. Let me help the colors adjust. Blend it. Maybe that would help. Oh, the Stalker series is based on the back. Okay. Sounds interesting. I think it's kind of neat the way that games now have so much more that you can learn about them. Or like, you know, back in the day there wasn't like Tetris books and things like that. Hold on just a second. I'm getting a phone call. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. It just was a second. It was for somebody else that they were calling on my phone, so got it taken care of. So, get this. But yeah, definitely follow over on Instagram because I will put up pictures of this finished with all of the fun stuff in Kaiser Wilhelm. I'll see you later, but follow over there so that you can see once I get all of the gel pen work done too. I'll do anyway. This was the big task. The gel pen work is easy. This is the big deal right here. Getting all of, knowing that this actually worked the way I wanted it to. I should be able to see the colors a little bit better because, as I told you, it's not coming through really great. Like, I'm mildly disappointed the way it looks in person versus the way it's looking on camera right now. Anyway, next thing I wanted to show when we get in here now, you notice that some of these I accidentally got a little tight in here. All we do is we hit those with the eraser. And you can see how now they're black to white beautifully. You do that anywhere that it looks like this bled in a little bit. I can get the chalk off with my eraser. A nice little easy fix because it never fails that you will bleed a little bit, just part of it. Although the little area I thought I bled in there disappeared, so we will take that. Down here got a little bit. There we go, that just came off with my finger. Yeah, you can just kind of clean up a little bit, like down here. So technically, I guess that would be up there. I think that's pretty much going to finish it for today. Again, I'm going to work on smoothing this out a little bit more, then hit it with some fixative, and then get to work on those gel pens and everything else. So if you want to see that finished, follow me over on Instagram at Grace and Lottie's. It's all the same. It's crazy easy. So I'm going to stay on this as I finish out just because I feel like that will be the best view. You guys get to see the work that was on here. There we go. And you can see that beautiful gradient going down into there as night is falling, that beautiful summer night. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's stream. I've enjoyed getting to hang out with you. It has been a blast. So if you want to catch up on any of the other things that happened in this, you can go back in and go through the other live streams. All of this has been done on live streams. So I will work to get a playlist put together too for that so that you guys can catch all of it. And that is it for today. So please, if you have enjoyed this, do all the things wherever you were. If you were on Twitch, do the Twitchy things. If you're on YouTube, do the YouTubey things. Like, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. You know all those things. You've heard them 1,000 times. But just a friendly reminder to do that so that you can stay in the loop, because I would love to have you back here for the next live stream, which should be next week. I gotta figure out what I'm going to do next week, because we'll be done with this, and the other project is at a point where it's a really, really boring live stream. So, okay. So we'll be thinking about what to do next. So thank you. And though, as I am closing all of this out, I look forward and I hope to see you next week. Bye, guys.